Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker. The measures to be debated on Wednesday will be for England only, and it's not for Scottish MPs to determine what restrictions the people of England should suffer. But I do hope the leader will understand the real anger and frustration the people in Scotland will have when they look at what is happening. For months, we have asked for an extension of the furlough scheme, and for months we have been told no. But now that stricter measures are thought necessary in England, furlough is to be extended across the UK. Now, despite repeated questioning earlier, the Prime Minister was ambiguous on whether furlough would now be available to support measures undertaken by the devolved national governments, even if such measures were not felt necessary in England. So as it stands, we must assume that if the measures proposed for England are discontinued on the 2nd of December, then furlough support will be ended in Scotland too, even if businesses there were still mandated to close. Mr. Deputy Speaker, this is not acceptable, and it means that we need an urgent debate on the inadequacy of the devolved settlement when it comes to dealing with this matter, and the need for greater policy and fiscal confidence to be given to the Scottish Parliament.
With regard to his earlier point, I have referred him week in, week out to the many billions of pounds and the hundreds of thousands of jobs that have been protected in Scotland thanks to the United Kingdom taxpayer. It is unquestionably the case that the strength of the United Kingdom has allowed all parts of that United Kingdom to cope with a pandemic that it would have been harder to do without that support and without that unity. And it does seem to me, Mr. Deputy Speaker, that sometimes the Scottish nationalists want devolution when it suits them, but then when there are bills to be paid, they want somebody else to pick up the bill.